Jack and Molly's hearing test. This is Jack. Jack is very good at reading. He likes to read books about dinosaurs. Jack knows all about dinosaurs. This is Molly. Molly is Jack's sister. Molly likes dancing and likes to pretend that she is a famous dancer. Molly and Jack are going to get their hearing checked to make sure that they can hear well. Molly has had her hearing checked at school before. She tells Jack it was easy, so Jack doesn't feel too worried. When they arrive, Mum sits down in the waiting room. Molly sees some toys, and Jack sees a box of books. Mum says that they can play, but reminds Jack and Molly to play nicely, and that when their name is called out, it's time to have their hearing checked. Jack and Molly, please! Molly puts the toys away, but Jack starts to get worried. Mum and Molly know that when Jack gets worried, Tyrannosaurus Jack starts to grow. The nurse has a friendly and a smiley face and says that Jack can bring his book into the hearing test room if he wants to. Tyrannosaurus Jack gets small again, and Mum, Jack, and Molly follow the nurse into the hearing test room. Mum talks to a man called Ben, while Jack and Molly play with the nurse. The nurse says that having a hearing test is just a game where you drop a toy bear into a bucket. When Ben and Mum finish talking, it's Molly's turn to have her hearing tested. The nurse puts headphones on Molly's ears, and Molly drops a bear, one at a time, into the bucket. When she's finished, the nurse says how well she did. Ben looks into Molly's ears with a special torch, and after that, Molly's hearing test is finished and Ben says that it's Jack's turn. Jack suddenly gets worried and Tyrannosaurus Jack starts to grow again. Ben says that Jack doesn't have to wear the headphones if he doesn't want to, and the nurse says that she will help him as well. Jack and the nurse listen carefully, and when they hear a noise, they both drop a bear into the bucket. Jack hears loads more sounds than the nurse, and he feels very proud of himself. At the end, Jack sits on Mum's knee while Ben looks into his ear with a special torch, and Jack's hearing test is finished. The nurse gives Jack and Molly a sticker each for doing so well, and Ben asks Jack if he will come back another time and do a hearing test with the headphones like Molly did.